Welcome. You are at the CCC.
Where there are no outside issues. My name's Anthony. I'm an addict and an alcoholic, another bozo on the bus, and I care about you.
And I'm LouiLou, or Lewis, and my pronouns are he and him. I'm recovering for crystal meth and alcohol, and I am always in search of balance. And each week we strive
Jordan.
to foster... Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Good.
My name is Jordan. I'm an addict, and I'm always at third wheel and apparently forgotten now. So great.
Oops. And so each week we strive to foster a brave space where we can engage in conversations centered around topics of recovery.
And our intention is to hold and inspire better spaces for more people in recovery, including Jordan.
Thank you.
Yeah, but now I forgot the whole line. And our intention is to, oh God, you guys know what the line is.
Yeah.
To hope and inspire better spaces for more people in recovery by tackling issues sometimes just separate us.
Yes, but before we do that, with Jordan,
Please like and
share,
subscribe.
comment, and subscribe to this episode.
Yeah, and say nice things about Jordan.
I love you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Not you, I mean our public.
No, but you know what threw me off? Because when I said that Jordan did this thing and I'm all, okay, I'm going to keep going.
What did Jordan do? Oh, when he waved his hand?
Yeah, exactly.
Passive aggressive.
See, because I follow your direction. Yeah. That's it. Clean that up.
Yeah. And now the disclaimer, the thoughts and opinions expressed on at the CCC, including the ones that Lewis just shared, are ours alone. I just fucked it up again.
Oh, boy.
Okay, the thoughts and opinions expressed on at the CCC are ours alone. We do not represent anyone but ourselves. In other words, we're just a couple of friends behind a mic here to entertain you. And of course, everything we talk about is for general information purposes only.
Wow. We got there. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
You know what's crazy? We should have like a total gag reel of the times that he messed up.
Oh, yeah? That's funny to you?
Waka, waka, waka.
That's funny to you?
That's funny to me.
I like it better when you're quiet.
Oh. Okay, well.
Okay. How's everyone doing?
We're good.
Great.
Well, what's going on? It's like...
Well, one of the things that I wanted to say is that I'm really excited. Our friend Lo from our last episode joined us again for this one. We thought that she was just so fantastic that we would have her come back on. I know, Lo, we just love you.
I feel like you were screening me. I passed the test.
We were like, okay, we don't have to delete that episode.
Oh, God, it's been so long since I've sat in this seat.
Yeah. Full disclosure, we don't delete any of the episodes. Unless it's like really bad. We did have to... What?
I went back and listened to some older episodes and they were painful.
Oh, I know.
I was like, it's really great that we get to
see the growth.
Because it was one of those things where it's like, I was like, really? Oh my God. And it was a full, practically an hour episode.
I know whenever someone someone asks to listen to us, I'm like, sure, you just listen to the newer stuff.
Yeah, listen to the newer stuff.
Like the last year and a half, last few years. We've been doing this for how long? 5 years? 3 years? 3 years.
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
This is why this one was making comments about, I didn't have years to learn my tagline.
Yeah. All my life.
Actually, it's crazy. It's like they got me together at Living Sober. It's like he still needs a script.
Oh, me with the thing. You're still talking about that.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop it. Whatever. I'm going to punch you.
Before we start punching people.
Yeah,
what is today's topic?
I am actually very excited. Well, about all topics, of course, but this one in particular. So today's topic is becoming someone's tribe, how we show up for others. So shifting from finding belonging to creating it for others. I think we need a sprinkle in that one. Can you hit the sprinkle? Oh, come on, Jordan. Come on. You just rewrote them.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
There's a sprinkle.
Yeah, we do this for fun and for free. For fun and for free.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't fully write the words.
You didn't like the words?
I didn't. The pen's not working.
Yeah, that's okay. So, becoming somebody else's tribe. Oh my God! Yes, Jordan. That was good timing.
Snaps for Jordan.
Thank you.
Initial thoughts.
In the last episode, it's like, when you were talking about the thing that I don't remember, like you coming into the club and me remembering your name or whatever. I think when I'm more focused on being something for somebody else, it usually comes from a selfish place.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like, what would I have appreciated when I was new? And so I really try to kind of be that, be the change that you want to see. And so it's like,
I heard that before.
That's
The Dalai Lama. Wait, have I heard that before? Be the change you wish to see in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I like about today's topic is that there's, well, obviously something inherently like selfless about it, right? Because I can remember being in early recovery and wanting so bad for people to like see me, pick me, know me, like love me, right? And to get to a point where like I can actually understand that that's not the point of this. Like the point of it is like not for me to kind of like take everything and like take as much as I can from other people, as opposed to like how can I start giving that to other people.
I love that idea of pouring into other people.
Yeah, pouring into other people.
Yeah.
You're a slut.
I'm going to pour into you.
my God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God, it's so gross.
What were you gonna say?
No, I mean, I think that that's kind of like the crux of true empathy, right? Like we just get to know how to do that here. I don't know. I think it helps me to remember how scared I was and staying close to the newcomer and just kind of like just getting out of my own way and saying hi and like actually trying to remember, like, I don't know. It's sometimes so easy for me to see somebody who might be new and feel like they're being shut down or they don't want me to come up to them or like whatever. And it's just like, dude, no, it meant so much to me in those like early days when people just came up to me anyway and said whatever and exchanged their phone numbers with me, even though I didn't know. I was like, I didn't ever call them, but it's just like the act of doing that and kind of being able to rely on that when coming to a meeting or like entering a space was the thing that kept me coming back. Because that like the self-talk in those first days is so vicious.
Yeah.
Like, I could bear it. Like it was so hard just to get in the room, So yeah.
Yeah, you're reminding me actually, the friend that you brought up the other day, our mutual friend that you brought up.
Say their name.
We're not going to say names, but one of my favorite memories of him was he invited me to a meeting because we were hanging out and he invited me to a meeting and he showed up and he goes, "Where are you?" And I like text him and then he sat down next to me and he goes, "Why were you hiding?" Because I was like, I was hiding. I was behind a column. My hoodie was up. I was sinking in my seat. I was like texting. And like he was encouraging me, like, take your hoodie down and like just like be in the room.
Be in the room.
Yeah, just be in the room.
I'm still trying to figure out who you're talking about, but I
you know exactly who I'm
Great
talking about.
story.
you know exactly. Say the name.
Say the name. But that what you're talking about, right? And like I absolutely love the people who could see through that shit.
Yeah.
Like for as splintery and as like crunchy as I was, like people were willing to be soft toward me, and that went such a long way. Right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, two sides to the coin. I do agree with that, right? I think that there...
But
let me tell you why you're wrong.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you right now.
Anywho, so I guess
That's horrible.
coming in, being new, there was a struggle of like, I'm still trying to figure myself out. I also want to be friends with everybody else because I would say, especially in a queer fellowship, like my old friends were not good to me.
Yeah.
And I need to make new friends
baby,
now
yeah.
because if I don't, then I'm going to go backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And so sometimes trying to find a tribe, I would be people pleasing and like insert myself and do whatever just to be friends with people. And like, that's not really serving me.
That's
'cause it's
right.
old behavior, new people.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
know?
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, so I think that to that, it's going to be messy initially.
yeah.
And I think that while you think it may not be serving you, if you were doing it in conjunction with the work, whatever the work is to you,
Yeah.
recovery or whatever, what I have found is like, okay, so I wade into this pond of people because they're cool or whatever. And then later on I realize this is not what I wanted. And then I'm able to kind of, but I had to have that experience.
Yes.
I had to be there with folks because we come in and we're not all of a sudden perfect and
my God.
spiritual or whatever, and you're thinking that you're leaving like. The only difference between us and the folks that are out there is that they're drinking and using. Ideally, we're doing work, but sometimes that's not the case. I'm just in here being shady as fuck sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah. And I hear your point, Jordan, because I certainly had that experience like before recovery where I was just so hungry for community, although that's not the language I would have used for it. I was so hungry just to like belong. Hold on, Louis, what's your stupid shitty smile about? No, what's your shitty smile?
You're always hungry.
Oh, am I? Yeah.
Always.
Bitch used to eat on camera.
Right.
I love eating. I love eating. But I was so hungry.
She had a tapeworm.
But I had like this immense emptiness that I always carried with me when I was drinking and using that I have to be careful of in recovery because that stuff can like resurface when I'm dry. When I'm like not working a program, not going to therapy, not doing all the things. But to your point, Jordan, is like in the very beginning, I would take whoever would. I would belong to whoever who would take me, and sometimes that wasn't the healthiest people. And I think that's really real too, is that, when you're looking for your tribe or you're trying to find belonging, sometimes it might be trial and error. Like not everyone you're going to talk to, you're going to like, and you don't have to like everyone.
Yeah.
But I think I'll speak for myself. I think it was very difficult because at least in early recovery, sometimes now on like my worst days, I can take an experience and say, this is the way it's always going to be. Like I had this shitty experience with this one person. All people in this program are like this. So I can't feel safe ever. And I'm now going to move to a different state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lo.
I mean, like the beginning of recovery is messy.
I know.
It is just like such a hard time to navigate because it's like, I don't know what my standards are for anything. I don't know what I like. I don't even know who I am or like what I stand
boundaries,
for.
what are those?
Like what? And so it's like, just that brutal process that can feel like of just learning where I stand in the social fabric is just like, it's so much to navigate. So I'm on like both sides of the coin here with y'all because I think that there's like something about going through the process of, I had a thing about being cool at the front end. I thought that I really needed to be cool. I wanted to feel cool. I wanted to be with the cool kids. I wanted to do the cool stuff. I wanted to go to cool meetings. I wanted everyone to know me. And like, there was something that happened that really humbled me. I think it was like a lot of situations, but it was like real, like the come to Jesus moment where I was just like, oh my God, it's not about being cool at all.
Yeah. I heard someone say like trying to be cool in 12-step is like trying to be cool at the insane asylum. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, so like,
So real.
But I feel that, right? Like for me, like one of the things I've noticed in my own behavior is that I feel like I'm still learning how to be human again and how to be like a person. and sometimes like these old things come up for me. Like, why wasn't I invited to that event? And like, shouldn't I be going to that meeting where like all the cool people are? And don't I want to be with that group of people? And don't I want to do this? And what I've learned over the years is that the cliques that I see fall apart.
Yeah.
People go in and out. And the relationships that have been like the most sustaining for me have been the ones that are like fucking real. They have nothing to do with like a performance. They have to do with like genuine connection and like conversations and stuff.
Absolutely.
For real. And like learning how to be intimate with another person, just like emotionally.
Say that. Yeah.
For real. It's so hard. And I think it was so much easier for me to be kind of consumed with group politics instead of like making one-on-one connections with people, and learning how to foster and sustain that in a meaningful way.
Yep.
And I think it's remembering. I think it's so important, and this is why we go to the meetings. This is why we connect with the newcomers, reminding ourselves. Because when I look across the room and I see somebody who has that look that I used to have, that's what activates me. Holy Spirit, activate, activate.
What is that? Is that a thing?
No,
what is that?
Okay, so this China Phillips, she was on Celebrity Family Feud, and she was doing the last part, and he was asking a question, but she said, "Hold on, Holy Spirit, activate, activate." And I'm like, "This is cheesy, but it's cool." It's like, well, sometimes things have to be cheesy. But back to it, Bonnie Violet always talks about grace. I think that when I'm triggered in a good way, like I'm all, you know what? I need to give this person the same kind of grace that somebody gave to me. You know, because I'm going to be messy. I'm going to go through be messy and get myself caught up in Real Housewife drama until I figure out that it no longer serves me.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm all, and unfortunately, I see somebody doing it over and over. Say their names. That's gonna be our new tagline. Our tagline.
Say their names.
You need to get some merch.
I know. It's like, say their names.
First and last.
So back to this idea of becoming somebody else's tribe. I think my question here is, when did you all feel like you belonged? Or when did you feel like you had established a connection that felt meaningful in recovery or as a result of recovery? Ooh, look at the silence.
I know exactly. We want to be careful because he's gonna chime and say, "No, dead. We're on the radio."
Yeah. No dead air. We're on a podcast.
I mean, I think for me, it's kind of ebbed and flowed depending on how like connected I am to my recovery. In certain
Absolutely.
moments, I'm a little more dry, and the more dry I get, the easier it is for me to create space between me and the rooms and me and the community, and get that like little voice in my head that's like, I'm not really just whatever the resentment or separation or isolation is. So I think it varies, but I think at the beginning it like really required me to show up for that shit every day. Like I really did, and like all the cliche, like the 90 and 90 thing, that shit did work for me.
Yeah. When you say show up, you're saying like despite not wanting to.
Yeah.
I love that you're saying that, because I think that's like one thing that, like in my professional work and in my like personal life, is that I had to get over the fact that like I thought that at some point it should just be easy, and that like early recovery, I'm like, it shouldn't be this hard. But it's like, no, it like when we talk about like doing the work, like it is work, right? Like sometimes it's like doing the thing that you don't want to do because you know it's going to make you better, or even if you don't know it's going to make you better, but you're doing it because you're going to like trust the people around you who've gotten sober.
Exactly. Getting up and leaving. Yeah.
When I've heard this quote that it's annoyance is the price you pay for community.
Yeah.
And that just feels like so true.
Hello.
Okay, Lo.
Yeah, I know it wasn't me. I got it on TikTok. TikTok therapist. Thank you. Absolutely.
I love my TikTok therapist.
They really get me.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying that, because I was thinking about like the people I'm closest to in recovery. And there's always been at least one time where I'm like, I fucking hate you. I can't ever trust another person in my life. Right. But like that annoyance. And I kind of like think about that, like the porcupine. We've talked about the porcupine thing before, where it's like, like when you're in a relationship with people, you're in a constant ebb and flow. Like sometimes too much closeness can lead to like, like there's like pricklies, and like sometimes you have to take a step back. I think not the trick, but like the thing that I'm constantly working on is like, how do I make sure I don't throw this person away?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I always ask myself the question, what is the alternative when I'm feeling, because there are a lot of times like I need to go and unplug, and I need to be away from people, whatever. But then I get frustrated because I'll get my neighbor, I love him to death, but I'll get random text and then they're salacious.
Yeah, say his name.
First and last.
And it's, I'm really annoyed, and I realize I probably would be annoyed if I didn't get them. So it's like, and so I love that TikTok quote. Like I'm all, that's perfect annoyance. I'm all, hello. I'll be at my lunchtime. I'll be sitting on the steps at the club, knowing good and well that everybody who comes up who recognizes me is going to want to talk. But I'm all annoyed. I have my earbuds, and I'm all, don't you know? Like I have this unreasonable expectation that you are going to give me space. Right. But then if you give me space, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, what? Did I miss something?
Pick me, choose me.
Yeah.
Choose me, exactly.
How about other people? When did you feel connected?
I think for me, it was about being messy, right? And like trying to be friends with everybody, trying to be invited everywhere, and then being pissed off that I wasn't invited somewhere. And finally realized, like, you know what? My tribe doesn't need to be huge, right? I can pick and choose how big it is, depending on what I need.
Yeah.
And realizing that, you know what? I'm tired of being messy, and like, let me just get out of this sandbox and play and pick my own sandbox and invite the people that I want in that sandbox.
When I won the Miss CCC pageant, I was waving
boy.
I felt a part of it, a title holder.
Yeah.
I go across with the gloves.
Voted most popular at the insane asylum.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Most likely to succeed in a state penitentiary.
Most likely to move on to death row.
Oh my God. Well, it's spooky season. It's spooky season.
Boy, somebody's on the job.
Yeah.
right?
It showed up right. Wait, I don't know what I'm going to say.
Honey.
Thank you.
You're doing
much.
great.
So another I mean, it's important. Like if you're a newcomer listening to this, or you're new, or even someone who's going to
Coming
struggle
back.
with it. Okay, so our tribes are kind of living in that. People go out, people come in, people move away. The landscape constantly changes, and I think they also change when we change. Because it's like you've said it, Justin. It's like sometimes.
Oh my God.
Jordan. Oh man.
Yeah.
I was on a roll. No, you said it, Jordan. When we, depending on what we need,
Do you see what to deal with? Do you see what to deal with?
Do you see what you get to deal with?
Exactly.
Yes, I get to.
Yay! I get to
I get to be the forgotten
Justice
third
for
wheel.
Jordan.
Justice for Jordan. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Bring us a T-shirt. Justice for Justin.
Oh my God.
Say his name.
Say his name.
Wow.
But,
Okay.
yeah,
Community.
Just it's important. It's like the landscape changes, and so like it's not going to be perfect. It's not supposed to be. And I think that like for me, what I'm finding, the people in my tribe or whatever, these are people that we release each other to be. We acknowledge that we're messy and we're constantly working on who we are, and that to me is like amazing that I get to just be.
Yeah.
Like last thing I'll say, I had a good friend in the program, Charles M. And he said, because I go up to him and I'm asking him, it's like, I'm struggling with gossip or whatever I'm struggling with or whatever. And we don't come in all spiritual, like all perfect. And he suggested,
Not like ever.
maybe you don't work, maybe you don't work, maybe you don't focus on just changing that, but focus on who you're around. Yeah. Like I'm mindful about how I show up around certain people. That's how I really got a handle on, boundaries and character defects and what have you, that I wasn't going to they weren't going away right away, but I was around people who like knew that, I'm not always a negative person, or I'm not always this, I'm not that. I just have moments, you have snapshot where this is where I'm at and I don't need to be pigeonholed,
Totally.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's what my sponsor said when I first got sober. She was just like, go where the water feels warm.
See that,
Which is so like comforting and easy because it was just like, okay, let me just try shit on, you know?
Yeah, I love
And you
that.
should try shit on
Yeah.
and leave a big pile of stuff.
But I also think too, you need to be okay with other people doing that same thing around you. Like I'll be the first one to say I'm really bad at texting and responding to everybody, right? And people get mad at me, like even my mom, right? Like you text so fast, why didn't you text me? I don't know, mom, but like.
It's like I know you have your phone.
trauma.
You look at your phone all the time. Why you didn't? Why you no text?
Yeah.
But like it's just like we're all going through our own things at different times, and we're gonna give each other grace to know that maybe right now we're not in the same tribe, and that's okay, right? We're still in the same community, right? But we're just not in the same.
Yeah,
sandbox.
yes. What you're reminding me of is something that I've like had to deal with.
Say that.
What?
Like I love how you say that.
Yeah. Say that.
I just did.
I took that from Jose Lopez, who I love very much. So, not be saying people first and last names.
Oh my God.
That's not their name.
Yeah, that's actually not his name anymore either.
Yeah,
we're good. We're good. We're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2.
Wow.
He changed his last name?
He got married.
Okay, we don't give the extra information. So
He took his name. Okay.
hold on. What were you talking about? You were
Say
saying
that. Oh, that you.
Oh, I remember. So it's like
Sandboxes,
Sandboxes, yes. being okay with like people not liking you.
Oh, God.
Because there's
a tough one.
There's some people. Yeah, I'm starting not to like you right now. So what I. Because you were talking over me. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking.
I'm just feeling punchy.
Fuck all the way off. Is that an option?
Well, let me tell you, because
At least he knows your name.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I didn't have a dad. So there are these two different people in the program. One of them, like when I first met him, I was like, oh my God, like I want to be really good friends with this person. And like this person could take or leave me. You know what I mean? Like they're nice to me, but they can take or leave me. There was another person who like, I really wanted to be friends with him. And like, I tried, like, you know, when you try to cultivate a friendship with someone and death years, you know, and like I had to be okay with that. And it hurts because it's like, well, it brings up all my things like, well, why am I not enough? Why don't you like me? Do I need to change? Should I do something different for you to like me? And like to get to a point where it's like, no, actually, I don't need to do that. And it's so I can actually trust the people where the warm water is, right? Like, which is like, I can trust the people who love me and trust that they have good judgment.
Totally.
And it's not the person who doesn't like me who has the better judgment. Right. Because maybe the person who like doesn't want to like embrace me or my friendship, because the addict mind wants to say, well, like, oh, they must know something that nobody else does. And I need to win their approval, because if I win their approval, then that means I'm whole.
Then I'll be worthy of
I'll be
love.
worthy of love. Yeah. Yeah.
But knowing that takes time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've been in this program
So
for a
give
minute,
yourself-
therapy my whole
give
life.
yourself a break. It's like, but you ask. I love the questions that you ask. I mean, you ask the right questions, because there are folks, you know, and it's not just new people, because there are some people that, you know, they've been around a while and they don't know how to. There's some people come in and this is so natural, and some people, you know, it's tough.
Well, you know how you were saying a little bit ago, you're like, well, it's not like we come here and we're like all healthy. I don't think that like that's even true after time. Like even after you get some time, like there's some days I come and I'm like, ooh, like I'm not a very good example
It's not a
of
hotbed of mental
spirituality
health.
right
True.
now.
Yeah.
You know, like some days I'm like, I'm really fucking dry and crunchy.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Yeah. But what I do think is that the rooms can hold a lot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they can contain so much like shit show, you know, where it's like it's gonna kind of be like that. I feel like, you know, and think some of my like weirdest interactions with folks, and then coming back together and like being able to be of service with them, you know, it's just like, how, like I wasn't modeled that growing up, you know, that type of like consistency, or just like kind of returning, showing up, forgiveness, whatever, like the flexibility in a space like that looks like.
the coming back.
Yeah, this is where we don't. You know, you were talking about the not throwing folks away too soon, or what not throwing folks away. It's because we're doing the work and we get a chance to circle it back around, because I have some relationships where people are like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Or like, there's no hope. And thank God, I always say, thank God I don't get to decide who gets this, because all of a sudden they show up and they're beaming and they're bright. And I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and right, and it's like leaving room for that. Like one of my frustrations is when like someone that's really close to me, like someone that I don't like.
That happens all the time.
Because I'm like, why, you're stupid. You should know better. Like they've hypnotized you and you're enchanted by them and they're a bad person. And
Yeah, what's wrong with your judgment?
yeah, what's wrong with your judgment? And it happens a lot. And it's, you know, it's something I stepped into this year and I was like, all right, there's like certain hangups I have that I need to learn how to let go. And some of the best ways of doing that is like by learning from the people around me who have healthy relationships with them. Like, what, you know, like, what is it that you like about that person?
Well, this is a T.S. Madison
You know
quote.
what I mean?
This is a T.S. Madison quote. I don't sit with them, and you sitting with them, and now you can't sit with me. Fuck you.
That's C.S. Madison.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh,
it's like,
that's not
I don't
very-
sit with them, and you sitting over there with them. Now you can't sit with me.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I want to make sure that we don't go past this part, which is like, and it's okay to not have close relationships with everyone. Like that is not the
It's
expectation.
essential.
Yeah.
It's essential,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's like,
But it also doesn't mean that we have to throw them away, right? Like I think
There's a
going
time.
going back to the holding space with like that recovery can hold a lot of mess, right? Like yes, we can be in the same room, and it doesn't mean that I have to set your side of the room on fire.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
No, I said what I found is like there's a time, there are some people like I will see them and we have a cordial relationship, and later on, all of a sudden, through service or other things, we find out, oh wait, we have more in common, and it's our time, and this is because I make peace and I let those who need to leave, and I make room for those who should stay, and all that good stuff, and yay.
Let's
close this up.
So the
Castro Country Club.
Yeah.
Why are you reading my line?
I'm not. I was just buying you some time. That apparently.
Is that what we're doing? That what we're doing?
Well, just do
So
it.
hi, the Castro Country Club is a safe and sober community center for all people and a refuge for the LGBTQ recovery community.
We provide programs and services that help change lives by supporting personal growth.
And you know what? Our vision is to reduce the suffering of addiction by connecting people to community, opportunity, and support.
You can find more information, including all the ways to contact us, at www.castrocountryclub.org/podcast.
And catch new episodes as they are dropped every Monday.
Every Monday. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, it's usually Monday at midnight. They come like right out. I'll be sitting at
Yeah, listen, the point is that we come out one episode every week.
Yes.
Is that right?
Correct.
On Monday.
No, we dropped 13 episodes, girl.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's just end this. We're losing
Make
the
good
thread
choices.
here. We love you.
Bye.